Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This is going to be just a quick collective reading for those guided here. I do consider these readings timeless, so whenever you're guided here, just trust that it is the right time for you. We're going to start with the Queen of the Moon. Look at gratitude. Make sure you're pulling in thankfulness today. All right, just a reminder that the more that you practice gratitude, the more shit that you're going to find that you have to be grateful for. That's real. One more. 23 breaks down to a 5, which is change, transformation. And then we got fruition, 37, which breaks down to a 10, which is completion, wrapping things up, a new cycle that's ahead beginning. And yesterday we did have the full moon, Scorpio. So we are in a new phase. I shouldn't say a new moon, but it's a new phase where now the sun will, or the moon will start waning. I just want a quick look. What were we at, the 12th? I just wanted to see if there was any major transits this week. It doesn't really look like we have much until the sun enters into Gemini on the 20th, actually. All right, Let's see. Let's get some animal spirits out here. Fruition. There's something that is coming in that is going to pay off. There's this. It's this energy of abundance, or something that you maybe have worked hard for or manifested. The harvest moon speaks of the time when all the potential of the spring beginnings manifest. The crops grow tall and they're ready to harvest, and they've done this from this like empty field which they planted seeds, right? And then so now the trees have flowered and there's fruit to pick. It's time for harvest. So whatever it is that you have been planting, metaphorically speaking, in the thought forms, is now here for you to pick. So if your physical reality is not in alignment with what you want, then what new seeds can you plant mentally, so that you can begin to grow more of that which you actually want. Let's get a couple from the Animal Spirit Oracle, Wild Unknown Animal Spirit for the collective. There's something here where, and I've been feeling this pretty strongly as well in the collective, and in my own personal life, of a refusal to let go of something, or like reminiscing on the past, something that is no longer here. This could leave you feeling depleted, run down, like you're running on empty. You could be looking for solutions. Your solution's going to be in this gratitude, as well as in literally like giving yourself credit where credit's due, like how far you have come. Look at, all of the steps that you've made. You can also utilize movement, exercise, yoga. These type of practices will help you to move some of this stuck, stagnant energy up out of your body. And also give you more energy. The bear, though, is an awakening from a spiritual slumber. So there could have been some things that you're kind of just overlooking or bypassing, or For some, there could be some coping mechanisms here. Yeah. Some of y'all are refusing to let go of some habits because you're staying stuck reminiscing on maybe a relationship or a person, and you're actually using that habit to cope with the release or the death or the ending of this situation. It's time to clear your energy here. It's time to clear your energy and to start fresh. Pick the fruits, weed out the weeds. Make sure that you're giving yourself credit where credit is due, though, okay? Do not focus too much on the weeds, all right? Not to say don't focus on them. Pull them out. Pull them out, pull them out. We got the change, and it looks like she is kicking off. To me, this looks like an egg. Eggs would symbolize new ideas, birthing something new into reality. And there's the electricity, the thunder moon. Yeah, you're being activated here. Gratitude's going to be your key. We're going to get a couple to wrap this up from the Mystical Shaman. Here's Collective, please. Get one more. All right. Interesting. So we've got the Seer, the Beloved in reverse, and the Luminous Warrior. So the Seer, number 45, breaks down to a 9. 9 is manifestation. It's also it's a very magical number. The Seer represents, it's the capacity to reach beyond and see beyond the obvious details in life into the hidden realms where there's information that's available to those with the discernment to perceive it. So this is psychic perception, intuition, the capacity to know something without knowing. The Seer knows truth and always seeks truth beyond all else and sees reality as it is without judgment. The Seer can read between the lines and understand what's not being said. He represents the power of clarity, being able to recognize patterns. And the Seer invites you to trust your intuition. All right? Your hunch is going to be right on point. Trust your gut. And then we have the Beloved, number 5, which is change, transformation, the metamorphosis process. We have the Beloved in reverse. So be careful with romantic love, especially the kind that the kind of love that you fall in and out of. Make sure that you're owning all the projections that you placed upon the person that you're dreaming of. Remember that they're only mirroring back your own deep longings rather than revealing their true selves. And if you fail to notice this, then be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. So own those projections. All right, the projections that you're placing on the one that you're so in love with, are just emanations, aspects of yourself. Own that shit. And then we have number 32, which also breaks down to a 5. No coincidences. The Luminous Warrior. So you're being asked to stay strong here. The Luminous Warrior, he has no enemies in this world or the next. He's impeccable in his word as well as in his deed. He focuses on his light rather than what hides in the dark. He can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. And his power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all cost. So there's some truth that needs to be spoken here. The Luminous Warrior reminds you that it's important to focus on your power, your wisdom, your beauty, and don't be seduced by what seems to be wrong with you or the world, right? Remember that intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits, right? Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. And then there's going to be little need for action because you'll resolve all of your situations from within. And the rest will fall away. All right. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting, subscribing. Let's get one crystal angel to wrap this up. We got the watermelon tourmaline. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Thank you guys for subscribing. Make sure you tap that notification bell and be notified of upcoming videos. I love you guys. Take good care.